Hello YouTube, and welcome back to my couch. I'm the Frog Queen, and I'm filming from my couch again. A couple of reasons for this. A lot going on. I haven't been feeling well for like months. But also, this is a bit easier for me to do, and I'm trying to do it more regularly. I do apologize if that doesn't happen, of course. Anyway, I had a couple of review that I wanted to put up, so I pre-recorded my voice, and then I was like, I just don't feel like cutting together a bunch of artwork again because it takes hours to make those videos sometimes, and I just haven't had that kind of mental focus lately to be able to do that kind of stuff. So I decided to do this. What was I talking about? Of course, I was talking about Unnatural. So I think we already know how much I love this book. Unnatural is just, it's amazing. I've really enjoyed everything about it. And again, it's just started up, so we're on to the second trade. Well, what will become the second trade. The first one is now available from Image Comics. The first one was called Awakening. So when I got the initial press release from Image Comics about this series, I really didn't know what to think. I didn't really know what to make of it. I skimmed the information that they presented and I took a quick look at the artwork. It was really bright, really pretty, but I rarely have interest in anthropomorphic books. Like, it's like hit or miss for me, which is really kind of weird because like my favorite, ever animation is Rock and Roll, which is about anthropomorphic rats and stuff like that. Anyway, futuristic rats. Anyways, I mean, this actually has some tie-in, kind of throwing back to that. But basically, what the story is about this pig called Leslie Blair. She's an anthropomorphic pig, and she has these erotic dreams about this big bad wolf, this big bad white wolf. It's against the law, though, in this world for animals of different species to mate, and animals who are gay, they are not allowed to do that. So anyway, Leslie is trying to follow the rules within her society, and she's trying to meet another pig. Of course, there's something more sinister actually happening. Her dreams are about this kind of demon. This wolf is kind of like a demon. And if I tell you any more than that, I will completely spoil the plot. But there's a lot of deep political issues that are kind of addressed, of course, in this book, because we're talking about same-sex couples not being able to be together, not being able to get married. It is very much echoing what's happening in all kinds of parts of the world, not in Canada. Because Canada doesn't stomp all over people's, human rights, like I guess is want to do in America right now from all the horrible things that I keep reading. I keep trying to clear my timeline on all social media of anything politically related to the US because it's so depressing. I don't know how people get up in the morning. Geez, it's awful. Anyway, let's talk about the artwork. I will cut some images of the artwork into this because I don't have a physical book. I just have a digital copy, which is kind of the way I've been going lately, in general, to kind of declutter my life, which is, if you look around this room specifically, is just books. Oh god, I don't even want to show you because it's so messy. Anyway, the artwork, of course, can only be described as beautiful. It feels glossy and it's ethereal. It has loads of interesting angles in each panel, which really make you feel like you're actually spying on someone rather than just like simply watching a story unfold. You do feel kind of like you're being a creep because like there's this very intimate sort of scene where Leslie goes on this date with a potential pig husband, and you feel like you're really intruding on this, especially too, it's just like the angles, camera angle, if you will, of everything makes you feel like, yeah, you're being like this perverted fly on the wall. Anyway, I thought it was great because not because I'm a perverted fly on the wall, but because it really sucks you in. You just completely forget what you're doing and you're just 100% into the story. So as you know, the story, the series has started up again. So I think we're on issue 8 now, because 6 came out in December, I guess maybe issue 9. And it's just so good. The story has moved from being very political to getting a little bit more whimsical and fantasy based. And we're talking some, souls stretching over lifetimes, talking about reincarnation. There's cults, like, you gotta love a good cult. As long as it's fictional. A lot more is revealed in the last issue, the latest issue, sorry, and you do begin to have a clear picture of what Leslie is facing, although she doesn't exactly put on a brave face. She's kind of sniveling, and she's very terrified, and she shows it, but it does come off as very sniveling and woe is me. So that actually finds her like zero sympathy with those around her. They actually are just like, buck up, buttercup, there's more at stake here. And she's just kind of, taking it back, of course, and not doing anything brave. What can you expect, really? So I just checked, and February 6th is when issue 7 came out. So issue 8 should be out this March. The beginning of the month, I assume, which, oh my god, is like in 2 weeks. It's insane. I don't know where the time goes. Anyway, other than that, I mean, I can't wait for more Unnatural. It's got to be like my favorite series, like currently running. Other than that, I'm reading a whole bunch of other stuff. I'm still reading the rest of the most depressing manga series on the planet, which is about Hiroshima, which is Barefoot Gen. I'm still reading 20th Century Boys. I really gotta stop reading so many manga series at once and just like focus and sit down and binge one. I do like doing that, but for some reason I just kind of like, you can't binge Barefoot Gen. It is too soul crushing. It's not good for you. Don't do it. So I've also received in the mail from Japan, Black Hook Press sent me their latest book, Badass Babes. So it's called Sex and Fury and Other Smashes, and I'm super excited to read this. It's from Bonten Taro, and if you don't know anything about Black Hook Press, they actually publish in Japanese and English, but they are a Japanese company. So all their manga looks so cool, by the way. Let me just... Pretty. So pretty. And there's like red. So all their manga has a really different feel. But yes, this one is in English. It was pressed in Japan. Oh, and they sent me this. Cool. So yeah, I'll be reading that this week. I'm very excited. It's got a dust cover on it. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, look at that. It's to hide that badass cover. The nip slip. Not really a nip slip, it's just out there. But yeah, that is sweet. I didn't even notice that. Cool. And of course, because I love my soul crushing, I finally got this. I was on the wait list for it. It's volume 3 of Goodnight Pun Pun, which is, again, soul crushing and sad, but I love it so much. I can't stop reading it. So I have tons of these, by the way. I forgot that I printed these like ages ago. So if you want one, you can leave your comment down below with your mailing address if you like, or email at Amy at thefrogqueen.com, and I'll send you one in the mail. It's just I made tons of them, and Shaky Kane made my logo, so it's got some shaky art on it. I keep forgetting to send him one. I think, well, maybe I have. I don't know. Anyway, that's all, folks. Thank you so much for listening to me ramble about comics, and I'm sorry I haven't done it in a while. I'm going to try to do better. I think Goodnight Pun Pun deserves a video for sure. I'm definitely gonna try and do one on Badass Babes, since Black Hook was so nice to actually send me a physical copy of their book, which not many people do anymore, unfortunately. Not that I need more books, but you know, they are nice when you get them in the mail. It's like Christmas or something. I hate Christmas. Anyway, thank you so much, guys, and until next time, read something good. Mwah.